Hey, welcome back, Buckeye Nation, to your Caribou Data Science channel. A big shout out to the 4 people who watched this video yesterday. Thanks so much for those 4 views. I do appreciate every single one, including the 2 young people who watched the video yesterday also. But now I got the favor to ask, of course. As always, of course, subscribe. I do have to say that because you all should be subscribed by now. But if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. In addition to viewing the video, also click the like button. If you have 4 views, then it'd really be great to have 4 likes. And finally, don't forget to click on the share button. Share this video with your friends and family. They can share on Facebook and Twitter. You can copy and paste the link into an email or text message even also, okay? So let's just get on with the show here. We need to remind ourselves that of some monkey business as far as COVID-19 tracking, particularly deaths in the state of Ohio. Back in February 2020 of this year, the governor's office came out and said, oops, we undercounted COVID-19 deaths by close to 4,000 during the fourth quarter of 2020. But rather than going back and correcting the numbers for 2020, they added them on to February 11th, 12th, and 13th, which completely throws this whole scale up to this point out of kilter. Okay, I mean, it completely divorces these things here. All right, and if that's not enough, at some point in the spring, they went from recording deaths 7 days a week to 5 days a week, but they're still counting cases 7 days a week. Okay, so in order to compensate for that, first thing we replaced the 11, 12, and 13 with the average number of COVID-19 deaths for those 3 days. Now we look over here, and you can see, this is a 7-day moving average. You notice the kind of little jagged edge here. That's probably because of those missing numbers. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention about this. This is the best part of all. They want recording deaths 5 days a week, but it's not the same 5 days every week. It keeps floating back and forth, which is probably why this is so much choppiness here because you can't really get the correct number. So what you can see we begin to have a decline back in the first part of December, and it declined all the way down to mid-July, and now that number's starting to climb back up. Okay, a little bit of summary statistics for the state of Ohio. This is just numbers by week. Ignore this over here. This is probably just the dates in which they didn't record any data. But what you can see this long declining pattern here. Then we have this spike back up here for COVID-19 deaths, okay, in July. What about cases? Well, you can see cases are increasing. Okay, now we need to remind ourselves of something very important. The COVID-19 vaccines will not keep you from getting COVID-19. They should reduce the severity, and by reducing the severity, they should reduce the chances that you'll die from COVID-19. Okay, but I want to say this about COVID-19 vaccines right now. There is no single good medical reason for not getting vaccinated, particularly if you're like me and you're over the age of 65. Okay? And this is just COVID-19, what's this, deaths also. I'm just using a different lowest type of smoothing function here. You can see the decrease back up here, okay? Now what about cases? Well, this is weekly cases. Again, the big spike up in July, okay? Followed by a long decline down to July. Now they're increasing back upward, okay? So, Buckeye Nation, that does conclude the report for today. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. And again, thanks for those, what do we say? 4 people who watched the video yesterday, but if each one of you 4 people invite one person or 2 people, hey, guess what? All of a sudden, we're off to the races, okay? Because we can do this. We can get the daily views up to, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. All it takes is a little work, and all I need is your help to do that by sharing a video with your friends and family, okay? Thanks so much, Buckeye Nation. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.